up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And this is the General Kitty of the Heavens, or maybe of Hell. Zeno Asagiri, in today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kingdom Chapter 760 through 761. So before me and the General Kitty here get into this recap and live reaction, damn it, Cat, you have an eye bogey. Let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, and just like what Shin said about humans' true nature is fire, yeah. Oh god, it just makes me think of that badass Juchika no Rokana chapter. It does! Because why? Ruma lit that motherfucker on fire and it was amazing! Oh god, it was so freaking badass! But not just that, it's because I'm fired up about what happened this morning with Momoyama, because he put up the Manga Plus numbers. And I'm just looking at this like, are you for real right now? Oh god, he keeps talking about this goal, and I think this has been the goal since like the app started in 2019 or some shit. I'm like, Momoyama, first of all, I guarantee you that you will hit over 100% increase of usage from overseas users the moment you put Kingdom, not just the the chapters, but actual simulpubs on the freaking app. There are people that have been waiting for, like, what, over a decade for fucking simulpubs? What are you thinking? Why aren't you putting Kingdom on the app already? There's no excuse. You have, Viz just put Detective Conan, which has over 1,100 chapters up in there. There's no excuse for this. None. Remember, you're talking to someone that bitched for a long time at Momoyama about getting Oshinoko on this app. And I got Oshinoko on the Manga Plus app. So I can make things happen. Seriously, there's no reason for this. I swear. And especially since normies, I know, can get normies wanting to read Kingdom. These motherfuckers are stupid, I swear. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. So we're starting off with 760, which I didn't cover when it came out because I was sick. Yeah, my year 34 is not starting out very well for me, is it? Minus manga, because manga's been great. Real life, it's not been great. Anyways, because I'm not loved. Outside my family, I'm not very much loved. Well, Kitty is family, so I'm always loved by Kitty. Chapter 760 is titled The Constant. Man's true nature is fire? Yeah, it is! Go read Juchika no Rokana! You will see that in practice! Well, what is that supposed to be? Shut up! Fire? Well, why is it fire? I want to hear your reasoning. Like hell I can explain it. I always just head off to battles and never really thought about man's true nature. But if I think about it, like when I'm on the battlefield, the only thing that comes to mind is fire. Do you mean just like how a fire can be blown out, a person's life can be extinguished? There's that too, but it's a little different. That's why I was asking. Shut the hell up! Dude, just shut up! A while back, our king's little brother started a rebellion and a lot of people died. My dear friend also got wrapped up in it and died. I lost my mind in rage knowing there are evil guys like that. So I crushed them all and took revenge for my friend. But a few years later, that same little brother, Seikyo, became an ally and lost his life diving headfirst into battle to rescue his wife. At the time, he wasn't the same evil guy that I knew before. Yes, let's go! Conky was like that too. I thought Conky was the biggest. I thought Conky was the biggest piece of shit demon there ever was. I love this one. I don't know why. But also, look at that! The arch of corpses. Like this feels so right. This arch of corpses is like the perfect way to like transition into this. I love this manga. This us to have it. Seriously, Momoyama, if you're watching this, make this a Manga Plus exclusive. This does not deserve to bastardize this manga. I do not want them touching this manga. Shit! Pick up like sense scans or something to translate it. You don't even need to do shit. You don't need to hire another translation group. Just take sense scans translations. The people trust them already. Just pay them. Fuck, they might do it for free. I don't fucking know. But seriously, just give them the money. Give them I don't know. Just give them something. Just make a deal with them. Do something like what Kamiki does with the Kengan team, or what Kodansha has done with Project Vinland. I don't know, but I need something. Throw me a bone here, Shueisha. Seriously. Anyways, let me read this again here. At that time, he was the same evil guy. He wasn't the same evil guy that I knew before. Konki was like that too. I thought Konki was the biggest piece of shit demon there ever was. I don't know how many times I thought about killing him even if he was on our side. Oh my god, I fucking love this. But ultimately, deep in his core was a rage directed at everyone who turned a blind eye to the unfairly oppressed. His actions were extremely evil, but he had affection for everyone who normal people turn their backs on. Yes! This is why Konki is everything! When you misunderstand people, and I totally understand. That's why, when people, just generalize everything, I know I do it too. But we all do it, let's be fucking real. But, this is why I get really mad when certain sheep when both sheep just, buy each other. It's stop your buying! Stop buying for your shepherds! Just sip it! Just talk to the other flock. You might realize you have more things in common than you don't. It's just, really freaking insane. Because I've talked to leftists, and I've talked to both leftists and rightists, and the ones that you think are patriots are just as, are very much the monsters that they claim to be fighting against. And same with the leftists. The leftists are just as bad. It's just so stupid. But they're too stubborn to talk to each other. God. Right, kitties? Right, kitties? Yeah. If you change your point of view, good and evil... Yes! Thank you, God, for this line! Thank you! If you change your point of view, good and evil could swap places. And people can... There is a line, though. There is a line that can be drawn where it's yeah, you're fucking evil as hell. But... if you change your point of view, good and evil could swap places, and people can make changes in themselves too, and become something different. This is very true. So it's reckless to conclusively decide if people are good or evil, right? Yes! Yes, they are. Yes, it is! There are lots of people on Twitter that could definitely use this. I'm probably going to be using this panel a lot to dumbasses on Twitter. I don't know what is going on. I have to bring this up. I was talking with my mom about this. How these freaking Zoom, I don't know what is going on with these Zoomers especially. I was like, Mom, I don't know what's going on with these parents, man. You didn't raise me like these idiots to be so fucking well, my mom is kind of polarizing at times too. My parents are weird like that, but they're not this stupid. My parents can be dumb on some things, but they're not as dumb as these Zoomers are. Anyways, many scholars focus on this problem because it's so difficult. Instead of such an ever-changing, wishy-washy thing like that, the thing that all of humanity possesses is more important, right? Dude, this line is everything! So are you saying that instead of good and evil, there's something essential that is universal to all people? Yeah, that's right. Good guys or bad guys, enemies or allies, none of that matters. Everyone's got it. And what is it? The fire of life and the fire of will. Dude, this is so deep! Yes! Dude! Mama Yama, why the fuck are you not putting Kingdom on Manga Plus? This shit is deep! Yes! Kingdom is just everything! The fire of life and the fire of will. Dude, I think they're crying. Yes, see, they're crying because they know how deep it is. Everyone's got their own fires and they just live while holding them back. But on the battlefield, everyone unleashes their fires to their full potential while fighting the enemy. If you die, the fire of life goes out. But the fire of will gets inherited by the next person. This is so goddamn deep. The fire is inherited, and it's not just allies. You also take the fire of wills from the enemies that you kill as well. I agree with this. Even enemies' emotions? Fires of will get woven into one? Yeah, exactly. You inherit their fire and make your own even bigger. The guys that's giving so much trouble right now, Roboku is definitely the same. The fire of will he's got is freaking huge. That's why he's strong. But one day I'm going to take him down and take Roboku's fire of will for myself. And interweaving the enemy's fire as well. And if that's so, then in the end, those fires of will become one. Yeah, I guess so. That is a beautiful argument. It is. I love this manga. But you have disappointed me, huh? What the hell? Your speech now was too beautiful. It was overflowing with positivity. And as I thought, you believe in inherent goodness. You saying people could change? Like, what the fuck? It seemed like we hadn't moved away from the subject of good and evil. Because dude, Shin said what I said. What I would have said too. I'm not gonna lie. I like that fire though. That fire of will shit. That was good. I like that. That was deep. It seemed like we had moved away from the subject of good and evil, and even now Sensei is still strongly repulsed by the theory of inherent goodness. Yeah, you may be right. You are averting your eyes from humanity's true nature. I will give you a warning. Even if you spill blood and manage to unite the kingdoms to create a world, that is never going to happen. A world with no war. That place won't become what you have envisioned. He is absolutely right. People will absolutely devour that world for their own profit and greed. Obviously, yeah, if you just leave them be, because people are dumb, right? That's why laws are necessary. Dude, this fucking chapter, oh my god, this panel is everything. Oh my god, Kingdom is just, really pisses me off to hear you calling everyone dumb when you're king dumb. You're king dumbass. But you're a genuine dumbass too, Kumi. This chapter is peak. That is exactly so, because people are foolish. They must be governed by laws. Yeah, but foolish and evil ain't the same, right? That is true. Foolish and evil are not the same. That's why, like, when I see this stupid shit and people are saying leftists are evil or conservatives are evil, I'm like, no, they're stupid. There's a huge difference between stupid and evil. Like, I don't understand, like the Jesus freaks, for example. This is a great example. I'll use Antifa and the Jesus freaks. Both of them are, if you've seen Antifa in action, they're just a bunch of dumbass LARPers, okay? They are just a bunch of stupid, clueless LARPers that don't know any better. European Antifa, they are a different breed. They're a different beast. They are like hardcore LARPers. Are they still stupid? They're not as stupid as, the ones here. They're a different breed of stupid. They're a smarter breed of stupid. But they're not as stupid as the ones here. Same with the Jesus freaks. The Jesus freaks, from my point of view, everyone's point of view is different, okay? It's kind of like with tinfoil hat sheep. They are like, some of them are intellectually dishonest. I'm looking at you, tinfoil hat sheep. You guys are very intellectually dishonest at times. But Jesus freaks are just on a whole different level. I mean, I've gotten told I'm going to hell by Jesus freaks. Because I'm not, just because I'm a Jew. But anyways. Okay, I gotta read this whole thing here. That is exactly so, because people are foolish. They must be governed by laws. Yeah, but foolish and evil ain't the same, right? If you decide people are evil, it's easy to write them off as a lost cause, and then it seems okay to just leave them be, right? Yeah, exactly! Looking at you, Jesus freaks! Looking at you, Antifa! Looking at all you bunch of dumbasses! Seriously! It's just so stupid. God, this manga is preaching hard. But you haven't given up on humanity. I'm getting close to it because of how dumb people are. You haven't thrown them away, and that's why you're irritated. See, that is totally me. That's why you created laws while desperately thinking about people. On the way here, I heard you were the #1 legalist. You might say that people are evil, but you feel for people. You've spent your life thinking about people. If there's someone that's overflowing with positivity and beliefs in inherent goodness, it's you more than anyone. Oh! Shin got you! Huh? Kapi-sama? Sensei believes in inherent goodness? No, you're wrong. There is nothing that Sensei said that could possibly make you think that. Capisci, your own firefall is blazing on in full force, right? There should be nothing more important or definitive than that. Dude, this is so awesome! Amazing. To think you could call me a believer in inherent goodness. I've never had a more amusing discussion. I've never felt so much indignation. However, even though debate skills are crude, you do possess the slightest power of persuasion, most likely because you can fire your own fire of will can be felt in your words, General Rishin. Yeah. Truly a most fun discussion. Well then, huh? Hey, where are you going? I made a promise, didn't I? Through you, I could see your king. And I became interested in your friend, just a little bit, the king of kin. Huh? So, yeah! See? So, man's true nature is fire? I like this! Damn, how dare you assume I believe in inherent goodness and take the easy way out like those Confucianists? It pisses me off! The rest of this discussion will be had directly with the king of kin. That means I will take my leave now to begin preparations for the long road ahead. Hell yeah! All right, you did it! Sensei! Kapi-sama, my lord, you did it, General Rishin! Dude, that shit was... Dude, chapter 760 has got to be one of the most epic chapters of this manga. This is definitely at least in my top 5. Oh my god, that shit was deep! That shit was deep! Conky's death, though, that chapter, whoa. That's gonna be, I think that chapter might be my favorite chapter of this entire manga. That chapter was so good, but damn, this chapter 760, whoa. That chapter was fucking lit. Anyway, let's get to 761. Capisci, a scholar in legalism who represents those lived in warring states period along with Rishin. When he was young, he learned legalism under Zunsi with with Rishi, excuse me. When he was young, he learned legalism under Zunsi and with Rishi in Shu, who explored a theory of evil human nature. Notably, there are numerous writings with hundred thousands of words Capisci left behind. All his writings are called Capisci as a whole. He is an unprecedented writer within Chinese history and still remembered as a great writer today. So what it says here for the translation for one of them is scale under dragon's chin that grows backwards. Or something that induces one's wrath of touch. Anyways, for the idioms that are that are still used today is the dragon scale one, which I just read, or a shield and spear, which is basically impregnable shield versus spear that will pierce anything, aka a contradiction. Are ancient idioms that were written in this Capisci writings. Do we have a title for this chapter? No, we do not. Okay, at least here we do not. Right. During the night after Shin and Capisci's exchange of questions and answers, a banquet was held at the royal palace, and Kin's envoy was treated as a guest. And the next day, Kin's envoy headed toward Kin right away with Capisci. All right, let's head out. Oh, Please hold on for a moment. It's that woman again. Don't say that. She's still a princess of Han, you know. Princess Nei-sama, what business do you have with us? Kampishi-sama already got in our carriage. I already spoke with Sensei last night. I'm here right now because I have something to say to Special Delegate Kaikao Dono and Great Sixth General Tao Dono. Please take good care of Sensei. He never was one with the strong body, so please do not push him too far. Please remember that if one in a thousand chance something bad happens to Sensei's body, bear in mind that I will never forgive you. Tao's like, I don't give a shit what you think, but whatever. Of course we will. Kin is planning to invite Kampishi-sama as a state guest and ask him to teach us within our government. So there's no way we'll commit any mistakes to those mistakes like those to Kampishi-sama. I'll trust you. There's no other way but to trust you anyway. Promise me. Oh wait, promise me. That woman surely is persistent. Anyhow, Princess Ney, would it be all right with you if I ask you 2 questions? What is it? I apologize if I'm being rude, but was Kampishi-sama isolated by himself within Han's royal palace? There are too few out here to say goodbye to him, and even during last night's exchange, it felt like Princess Ney-sama was the only one who seemed to worry about Kampishi-sama. What? Cannot be helped. Among all China, Han in particular is deeply colored by Confucianism. So those in legalism that stands against it are treated as dirt here. Oh, that's fucked up. Even for people like Kampishi-sensei, who is a prince. Oh, what? Confucian? Is that all right with you, princess? Pardon? You must be part of the followers of legalism, since you are calling Kampishi-sama his sensei. Just like Kampishi-sama, aren't you also isolated by yourself in the royal palace? Especially after when your teacher departs like this. I was worried if this will leave you alone all by yourself. Are you going to be all right, princess? I'm fine. There's nothing for you to worry about me. And what's your last question, then? Does Kampishi-sama have another persona other than scholar of legalism? Huh? What do you mean? Nothing. Forgive me. It must have been my delusion. Please forget what I just said. Hey, it should be fine by now, right? Let's go already. General Rishin, you said the true nature of a human being is fire. Or human's true nature is fire. Fire of the heart, you called it. Well, I'm reading a different translation. I'm doing 2 different translations here. God. Why? Why does it have to... See... Mamiyama, you could be making this so much easier for me if we just had an actual fucking legal localization. But we don't. Because I don't know why. It makes no fucking sense. And also, you dumbass, you could be selling volumes on Manga Plus. Digital volumes on Manga Plus. People don't want the Viz volumes. They do not. They do not. They are pissed. Apparently my cold is still pissed. My body is still mad at me. Oh god, it means more cough syrup. Ugh. But, let me get back to the task at hand here. Oh god. Not having Adderall is killing me. Oh god, I hope Teva comes through. Jesus. I don't understand why Shueisha isn't, I don't know, charging for manga volumes on Manga Plus. People will buy them. Give them. They want to fund mangaka. They want to pay them. They don't want bad localizations. No. I just don't understand it. Right, kitty? You guys want to stop piracy? Well, put Kingdom on the fucking app, you morons. No, I want to be sponsored by them, but Jesus Christ. Ugh. You said fuck. Honestly, I was shocked by your words. That's why it makes me hate you even more. You said you were going to destroy us with that burning heart of yours. If possible, I want to kill you here and now. And if you think you can do it, then try it, princess. I'm complaining because that's something I cannot do. It's all right, princess. As long as this Rakuakan is here, Han will not be destroyed. Rakuakan. Now, time to get going, Tao. Honestly, I would like to spend another night drinking with you, but dude, they were getting drunk and probably partying up a storm. It won't be fun to show our capital to you guys more than what you already did. Today was enough. Please take good care of Princess Rakaka-Khan. Are you? Huh? Are you the one saying that? Naysama is Princess of Han because she was the only one who was desperately trying her best, and those kind of people need to be protected. Woo! Kaikao, Kaikao Special Envoy, we are now heading back to Kin. Oh, BC 233 BC or BCE, depending on what religion you are. Because for us Jews, we do BCE and BC. Not like the majority of the modern world that does BC and AD. But you know what I mean. Right, Kitty? Right, Kitty! Right, General Kitty! Cat, why do you have to be so fucking cute? Seriously. Anyway, Capishi, a prince of Han, answered the King of Kin's invitation and headed toward Kin's capital of Kanyo. I'll be waiting for your return, Kampi-sensei. However, Kampishi's visitation to Kin meets an ending no one expected. Oh no! To the west of Zhao's capital city, Kantan, there's a fortress called Buan. Along with the Great Wall, it is the very last defense for Kantan against the Qin army from the south who took over Buju and Hayo. And Raboku entered this Buan, the most important foothold right now. Oh, Jesus Christ, you had to make the writing this tiny. According to record of the great historian Shiji, Raboku became Marquis of Buan for his reward reward for defeating Kanki. Marquis of Buan means Lord of Fortress of Buan. In other words, Raboku received the city of Buan as a reward. Raboku-sama, dude, Raboku didn't do shit though. Well, he was being a general, but he didn't get the kill. He didn't. It was his men that did it. He just was he was a scared little bitch. Cause if it weren't for his men, like putting all those fucking blades up in Kanki, his ass would have been dead. Marquis of Buan. Amazing. Bah, everyone within the city is coming out to give us a welcome. I can't believe it. It's such a giant fortress is now Raboku-sama's city. Tell me about it. After that civil war for succession to the throne, all those in Raboku's army became fugitives and fell into lives on the run, having no job or household. What a great comeback! It was a good thing that we didn't leave Raboku-sama behind and made a run for just the two of us back then, Kane. As if I'd be a deserter, you'd do it by yourself. Cuckoo, have you heard that one yet, Kane? They say as lieutenants like us can receive giant mansions within the city. Huh? Really? Even we can receive one, huh? Is that okay with us, even though we only fought once, father? I kind of feel bad to receive one. Isn't that right, Katsumin Hakudono? He did it on purpose. He definitely did. Katsumin Haku, who did almost nothing. Of course you have to receive one with Fuji. No one knows how things would have turned out without you. But to think that a single battle ends with this much of reward. Dude, as one could expect, Kanki's head was valuable. No shit, Kanki's head was valuable. It's because Kanki is a G. He's a gangsta. It wasn't just a single battle. A fight to strike down Kanki was already going back in Kokuyu, because I was watching in the fight between Keisha and Kanki. I was able to head into fight against Kanki with a big advantage. Motherfucker, what are you talking about? Shut the fuck up! Raboku, are we looking at the same thing? He trolled your ass! You only got beat because your boys were stabbing him so many times with their blades. If it weren't for that shit and it was a battle between you and Conky, Conky would have whooped your sorry ass. Shut the fuck up, Roboku. Shut up. And we were able to avenge Keisha as well. Yes, indeed. Roboku-sama. Getting discovered is surely a dangerous one, especially if the opponent is a genius strategist like Roboku. That alone makes you fight for your life. That's right, General Gakusho. People like Roboku, Osen, and Conky, as skills of military strategists get higher and higher, information itself becomes the greatest weapon one could have. Conky definitely died because he did not know how deep our trap in Northern Zao was. Motherfucker, he did! Either Conky did know how deep it was, or he didn't give a shit. Conky knew that you guys set up a trap. He just didn't give a fuck. He just let in. He was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go in. See, I think the plan was he was gonna go in, see what was going down over there, fuck shit up, and then go back. And also, this was to give Osen time and whatnot. That's what he was doing. Like, Conky did not get, to an extent, Conky didn't give a fuck. Conky knew that they were fighting a losing battle. He knew. He just wanted to he just went in there to snap the trap so that way Osen could do what needed to be done. That's why he did what he did. And also Conky just wanted to fuck with Roboku. And I heard that even when he defeated that Uiki, he did information block from the north. And most likely Roboku-sama is also a monster in information warfare. But motherfucker, you admitted you couldn't beat Conky in information warfare! What the fuck is wrong with you? You're full of shit! Hold on, that means there's a unit that carries out this information warfare? Then who's the head of that intelligence unit? Perhaps I should ask him next time. But it's still awkward with that Shinsuiju, though. I feel like he will coldly look at me, ignore me. On top of the Roboku's group, Gakusho from Seika also entered the city. Even after Gyokaryu's death, Roboku and Seika's relationship is still strong. Morale's here are also the highest it could ever be. To think Roboku's popularity is this high. Yeah, or they just hate Conky that much. Such high morale of this fortress will directly convert it into Marquise of Buon's strength. Yoko-sama, as expected, we should report to Rishi-sama that conquering Zao from south is getting more difficult than before. Indeed, this man is originally a spy sent by Shubakan to Zao's inside and is now working under Rishi. No, then I'll head to Kanyo. That was what was supposed to happen. No, I will go instead. Yoko-sama is going to Kanyo by himself? That's right. And while I'm there, I will also ask Rishi-sama whether Kin's army intends to attack Han or Northern Zao next. Ooh! Dude, shit is getting lit up in this bitch. Yeah. Dude, I love this manga so much. God, like... with this. I can't with it. Dude, like... Roboku is drunk on military-grade delusion. I need to know. Like, what? Information didn't save his ass. No, you know how he won was pure fucking luck at that point. Like, to an extent, it might help him with Osen and whatnot. But for the most part, Conky whooped his ass to the last minute. Fucking idiot. But goddamn. Chapter 760? Whoa. Whoa. 760 has to be one of the best chapters of this entire manga. That was some deep, deep shit. Oh my god, that was deep. 760 was exactly what I wanted from Shin. Man, give me more chapters like that, please, especially when we get into the political shit of it all. I want chapters like that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kingdom content. few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.